6:04 and developing right now. The Trump administration threatening New York City's MTA with nothing short of an ultimatum.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy sent a letter to the agency yesterday saying reduce crime and fare evasion in the subway system or risk having billions in federal funding withheld.
Pix 11's Calla Rama joins us in the studio with all the details. Calla.
Hey, good morning, guys. Since they've been doing that already.
Well, and it's public information also, so they're like, no, you write it up, put a bow on it, and send it back to us. We'll see if it's okay, and do it by the end of the month. That is the request.
Okay.
The Department of Transportation saying if you want federal dollars, then you have to provide your riders with a safe means of transportation.
Here's the letter written by Department of Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, sent to the head of the MTA, Janno Lieber. It states the MTA must ensure a safe and clean environment, reduce crime and fare evasion, and maintain a safe operating system. The letter demands the MTA share the number of assaults on transit workers in the last 2 years, stats on fare evasion, attacks on passengers, including the number of people who were pushed onto the tracks, and prevention methods to stop those crimes as well as subway surfing. The Department of Transportation is asking the MTA to provide them with a written plan showing how it will reduce crime on the rails due March 31st of this year in order to avoid further consequences, which could include redirecting or withholding funding. This letter came on the same day that the head of the MTA and Governor Hochul said they will not stop congestion pricing on Friday as ordered to do so by the Trump administration.
We're just proceeding with the dispute as you would normally in any litigation setting. This is not a test of wills. It's just the reality of when you have a dispute, things don't change until a court orders it, and that has not yet taken place. And we don't expect it will because we're on pretty strong legal footing.
In a statement, John McCarthy, the chief of policy and external relations at the MTA, said the agency was happy to discuss its continuing efforts to reduce crime in the transit system and said the authority has already reduced crime by 40% so far this year, compared with the same period in 2020, shortly before the pandemic. Adding fare evasion had declined by 25% in the second half of 2024.
And we looked up the numbers for you. Last year alone, the MTA saw 1 billion subway rides, but that's still far below pre-pandemic levels. The MTA is seeking $14 billion from Washington in its next 5-year capital budget, guys.